Welcome to Saturday Hammer. We are in Jamigan Offensive training mode. Today, Breach of Quarantine, 1,750 points. Chris is going to bring his Eldar for me to see if he can spell me to death and shoot me to death. So, Eldar versus Deathguard, 10 CPs for him, 8 for me. You can see all of his Alitarch things there. My Warlord is the Chaos Lord. And Typhus is bringing Miasma of Pestilence and Blades of Putrefaction. So we are using the updated points for our 1750. So here is 1,750 points of Deathguard Battalion. 3 Plague Burst Crawlers with Entropy Cannons. We've got 2 5-man Plague Marine squads inside of the Rhino. We've got 2 Bloat Drones, Flesh Mower, and 2 Plague Spitters. We've got Brutus 1 and Brutus 2, both with Las Cannons. Warlord, Chaos Lord. We've got Death Shroud, Typhus and the Boys. And then we've got enough points for 12 Poxwalkers. And that is 1,750 points of Deathguard.
Alright, let's look at the Eldar army for this Breach of Quarantine. The Defenders, we have our Warlord, the Autarch with Swooping Hawk Wings. Then we have a Farseer with a Singing Spear, a Farseer Skyrunner with a Singing Spear, and a Warlock with a Singing Spear. Then we have our 3 units of troops to fill out the brigade with 2 units of Rangers and a unit of Dire Avengers. Then we have the Spearhead with the 3 heavies with 2 units of Dark Reapers and the Fire Prism. And then we have the Fast Attack with the Outrider Detachment. We have a unit of Warp Spiders, unit of Swooping Hawks, and a unit of Wind Riders. And my favorite models ever, probably the Wraith Guard, 5 here with the D-Scythe, and 5 with the Wraith Cannon. 1,750 points-ish of the Eldar.
Alright, we have deployed. So, Deathguard, I am the attacker trying to be quarantined, so I just set up everything here in the middle 24 inches. So we've got our Plague Burst Mortars out there, kind of half facing this way, half that way. And then Chris put out his Eldar, like so. Let's see, so you really have to split your forces. Fire Prism over here. Wraith Constructs, Wind Rider, so Dark Reaper's kind of hiding back here, man. So, there we go for deployment. Attacker has turn 1. Alright, at the end of a very underwhelming Deathguard turn 1, we killed 2 Dark Reapers from this squad with essentially 3 Plague Burst Mortars shooting at it. It would help for me to remember the whole deal with bringing this Chaos Lord to reroll 1s. Yeah, we forgot about that until Las Cannons. By the way, 4 Las Cannons, everybody shot with Fire Prism. Nothing to see here. Other than that, we killed 2 Dire Avengers and 2 Dark Reapers from that side. So we kind of played our hand. We're making a push over here. Got the Poxies moved up, both Bloat Drones. The Rhino, very cinematic here, over the scenery. So that's Deathguard turn 1. We killed, 6 guys. So now we're going to get shot by the Eldar.
End of Eldar turn 1. Start off with some Psychic Phase. Got some concealing going on and some executionering on some Poxies. Some guiding and some dooming, which we'll talk about that in a second. But start off with these Rangers shooting down his Plague Burst Mortar. Sniped a wound with a mortal wound there. Could not be DR'd. Then these Dark Reapers took off another 4 wounds off of the Plague Burst Mortar. So he's down to 5. So good start off there. Did some moving over here. Again, these Wraith Guard are concealed, assuming we're going to see some deep striking over here to try to get off the board. Fair enough. These Wind Riders, surprisingly, took a shot at Brutus over here, the Hellbrute. Hit a 6 on the wound, so that's a -3 to the AP and nicked a wound there. Fire Prism failed. Oh, I say failed. Did a wound, I believe. 2 wounds on the Rhino. Stuck with its treads on the Pit of Despair. And these guys kind of moved over to get into the battle. Dire Avengers took out a Poxwalker there. I think we executionered 1. Should have been 4, but DR came through ridiculously. And then the Rangers, I think, sniped a wound off there. And the Dark Reapers with the guide and The bloat drone with Doom, rerolling failed hit rolls, didn't matter, didn't need them. Rerolling failed wound rolls, that did play because nicked 3. So I think overall got him down to 5 wounds. So 5 wounds nicked off him also. So overall, good shooting phase, but let's get into Deathguard turn 2, where we got some guys coming off the sky trying to escape the quarantine zone.
And then fail the next shot.
All right, another underwhelming Deathguard turn. Just happy I'm remembering to do the recap here. It's the only thing I remember. Bloat drone still waiting. We didn't really want to get off the board just yet. Good news though, we did manage to kill these Dark Reapers here. We took out 3 of the Rangers. We did kill 2 of the Wind Riders as well. Other than that, not a lot to report. We're slowly migrating, trying to go spread our contagion. So end of Deathguard, turn 2.
End of the Eldar, turn 2. Rhino was about to escape. I did all I could, got him down to 3 wounds. And then the Eldar, known for their great meleeing, didn't do very much there. Surprising. Like 1 hit out of like 82 attacks or something, so that's okay. Forgot to move these guys. That was ridiculous because auto hits, but whatever. Did get them down to... all the epoxies disappeared with Executioner and Smite and Dire Avenger shooting. Did try to Doom again. Did Doom him, but didn't do any wounds this time from the Rangers. Lost my Dark Reaper, so that was kind of my heavy support there. These guys just hanging out, and did 2 more wounds on the Plague Burst Crawler, but he's still there with 7 with these 3 guys hanging out. And wow, not looking good. The quarantine is about to be busted, potentially? Top 3.
I shit my pants, but
Okay, end of Deathguard, turn 3. Finally, remember to move these bloat drones. They came in. We killed the Dire Avengers with our 2 Plague Spitters. Then Fleshy came in. We took 4 wounds off of the guy with the Singing Spear. Farseer. And then Plague Probe. He got probed to finish him off. We also managed to clean up the Rangers. And everybody kind of advanced this direction. We have gateway open, so everyone get through the doors. We also did get the Rhino and the Marines off the board, so we've got about 17 power level off the table for victory conditions. So there we go, end of Deathguard, turn 3.
Here we go, end of Eldar, turn 3. We'll start here in the fight phase, because why not? But we did some Dark Reaper shooting. I love that picture, sorry. Dark Reaper's over here shot, took another wound or 2 off that Plague Burst Mortar. It does not want to die. Rangers did some sniping, didn't make anything happen. Fire Prism down there shot. You know what? Let's do this thing. So we got over here. There were 2 bloat drones over here, and I'm struggling here, right, trying to keep another 17 power level getting off the board for them to win the game. But we took out a bloat drone between some smiting, some Executioner, and some other stuff, and shooting from all these guys. These guys didn't shoot right here because I forgot to move them last turn, and they couldn't get within 8 inches this time. That's cool, whatever. And then with some Fire Prisming, did some shots, got him down to a couple wounds, but he still hung on, so he may squeeze off the board. Warp Spiders did some good shooting after their 24-inch movement phase with their warp jump generators packs. We got into the fight phase over here. Since we're back over here. Swoopy Hawks charged in. All 6 of them caused a wound. The Farseer on the Skyrunner didn't cause anything, then turned around and lost 6 wounds in the Flesh Mower return, so he's dead. This was the fun and amazing combat over here. Did a bunch of shooting. Took 2 of the Destral Bodyguard, power level 11, off the board in the shooting phase. Charged in, made a successful charge. Did some fighting. D3 mortal wounds. So close. Got him down to 1. That was huge. It's going to be a big deal in the next top of 4. But Tiefish just standing there, kind of looks victorious as he raises his scythe up above his head. Because they're going to be. Good, fun turn. End of turn 3.
All right, Taj Hammer fans. It is the end of turn 4 and the end of the game with our victory conditions. Power level. If a third of the attacker, that's me, power level, is able to escape, then the attacker wins a major victory, and we are off to spread contagion to an ungrateful universe. So these are all of the units that escaped. Power level represented is 46. My whole army was 103. So Deathguard win a major victory, and we're off to spread pucks to everybody. So, end of the game. That's what we got. Chaos wins. Thanks for watching.